Good afternoon, Merry Christmas to everybody. We jump in here and do a fairly quick video here just before Christmas. What I'm going to talk about today is the Thompson Center Encore and Contender again, the basis of my channel, and cover a little bit of the things that hook onto those frames I showed the last time, and that's the stocks and the forends. They have several different types, several different compositions, some wood, some composite, some plastic, and I've got one or two that's rubber. The Encore has a grip. This is one of the Encore pistol grips. That's the standard factory Encore grip that goes on the frame to use it as a pistol. The decelerator line, Packmeyer, makes one that's very similar to this that I have on a couple of the frames at this moment. Made for the bigger calibers, easier to hang on to. They absorb a lot of the recoil from the bigger calibers. This one is hard. It's hard plastic. And it is comfortable to shoot with the smaller calibers, mid calibers. It's not bad. You get into the bigger calibers, it just doesn't have the give or the shock absorption that you need for those big calibers, like I showed in the last video. They paused here. Okay. For the 450 Marlin and the 4570 government, stuff like that, those big calibers like that. I've got the 500 Smith & Wesson and 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. The most of those can be used on rifle calibers as well. You can use any of the calibers that's out there, including a lot of the Wildcat calibers that can be used either rifle or pistol. Some of the Encore calibers, the big calibers, I've got a 375 H&H Magnum that they don't make a pistol barrel for. It's just too much recoil. It's way too much recoil. This is one of the wood grips, very similar to the one that I just showed you. They have the wood components that go with the frames. I have one of the wooden forends, and these also come in different types, material, composite. I got one here that's in camouflage. You can get the camouflage components through different sites. Most usually the Encore rifle forends will have a big spread between the two screw holes. The contenders, like this one here, excuse the tape, that's holding my screws in there. They're closer, and also you can get different barrel channels for the bull barrels or standard taper barrels, whichever one that you have. This is one of the rubber Packmeyer forends. That's also two screw. Again, close together. And they also make one that's a little bit shorter than this one. I thought I had one out here, but I don't. It's a single screw forend. Instead of having two, it'll have one right about here, and it's about that long. And those are also composite. I've got one of the stocks. These can be had in wood, composite, camo, thumb hole. They do have thumb hole stocks. This one happens to be a composite. and I've used this on quite a few of my frames. Now these frames will attach to the frame, or these grips will attach to the frame with one screw. And I got the cover plate and the screw out of this to show. But that's how they attach to the frames, is the one screw. You can see that, hopefully. There's one screw hole in that frame, and that's one of the base plates that you can get with a lanyard attachment right there. You can also get one that doesn't have the lanyard. If you do get this one, you can install it yourself, and there is a screw in that one. So I try to keep everything together as far as that's concerned, so I don't lose it. That's why the tape was on that one forend there that I showed. But there's a variety of different stocks and forends that you can get for these, and I'll show some versions of the barrels with them set up eventually once we get to that point of showing the complete rifle. I've got a couple of them that are set up that are pretty nice looking as far as I'm concerned anyway. So with that I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Have a good time with the family and friends. I'm going to try to do the same if I get a chance to. Otherwise, I'll be right here sitting in the house and probably doing some more processing on different calibers. So with that, God bless, take care, have yourself a good holiday, and travel safe when you do. Take care.